Hi and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. I am Okwe, and on my channel here I share natural hair growth and care tips, hairstyles and more. If you click this video, then you are aware of the fact that I have not washed my hair in 4 months, and I will also be using a clay mask for the first time in this video. I will be sharing with you things I noticed and of course my mistakes, so you do not make the same mistakes as I did. So if you'd like to learn from my mistakes, keep watching. My hair has been in these braids for at least a month by now, and as you can see, my roots are matted and my braids shrunk. And let's not even begin talking about my edges. Let's not even start talking about my edges. I decided to start off this wash day with a rice water rinse, and I would also be using the rice water to detangle my hair as well. If you'd like to know how I make my rice water, I'll be leaving a link down in the description where you could watch that. I also decided to try a clay mask for the first time ever, and for that I'll be using my BENTONITE clay, which is unbranded, and my apple cider vinegar. First, I take down my braids, and as you can see, the roots are matted and tangled together, and there's a lot of product residue still on my scalp. I honestly have no idea how I went this long without washing my hair, because the itching, my god, the itching was almost unbearable. My hair went through the most during this period. It was a very lazy period for me. I have no idea how I did it. My family just kept reminding me to wash my hair, and I just kept being lazy about it, and now we are here. My edges probably went through the most during this period because I wasn't able to properly protect them. They were dry, brittle, and they were breaking off every other day. First, I transferred my rice water into a big bowl, then added some more water, and then transferred it into a smaller bowl for easier application. If you watched my earlier rice water video, you know that one of the benefits I spoke of rice water having is its ability to help with detangling your hair, and it makes it easier for you to detangle your hair, as well as it feels like it melts the knots away. And that was one of the reasons why I decided to do a rice water rinse, because I knew that my hair was severely knotted, matted, tangled, and I needed something that would ease in the detangling process. As you can see, it's now easier for my hands to run through my hair. This is the power of rice water. Next, I will be mixing my BENTONITE clay, and I am sure at this point you are wondering, aren't you going to shampoo your hair? Yes, and this is the first mistake I make, and the first mistake I want you to note before you use BENTONITE clay. I would advise that if your hair is as dirty as mine was, that you do wash your hair. And in this video I will not be giving you exact directions because I did not use exact directions, I just eyeballed it. Some things I would like you to note while using a clay mask are: apply to wet hair and not dry hair. Just make sure you apply the clay mask to your wet hair or while it is wet or in a wet state. The second is apply generously to the scalp and apply in sections. The scalp is the part that needs the most attention from the clay mask. And then the third is make sure the clay does not dry on your hair. You have to make sure that when you are using your clay mask, you wash it off before it dries on your hair. Trust me, you save yourself a whole lot of trouble by doing this. When I was applying the clay mask, I made sure to really get into my scalp as well as my edges, and I applied the rest on my face. After waiting a while, I cannot give you an exact estimate, but I think it was a little between 15 to 30 minutes, I decided to rinse out the hair because I wanted to make sure I rinse it out before it dries on my hair. But I feel like it dried a bit, just not too much. It wasn't completely dry, but it was dry a bit. Okay, so I feel like this was probably where I started to make mistakes, because in my rush to get out of the bathroom and be on my way to wherever I was going that particular day, I rushed to rinse out my hair so I could go ahead with the deep conditioning, and I did not make sure that all the clay was out of my hair completely, mostly because I couldn't see my hair during that time, and like I said before, I was in a rush. Next, I go through my deep conditioning routine. If you'd like to know more about my deep conditioning routine as well as my DIY deep conditioner recipe, I would have a video down in the description that you could watch. I promise you'd learn a lot from it, so you should definitely check that out. Now I am done with my deep conditioning routine. I have rinsed out my deep conditioner as well, and now I want to show you at this point if there's any difference between when I started and now. Honestly, I saw that there was a difference in my scalp, but at this point I did not know that I still had residue from the clay in my hair until I started losing the hair and I started to realize that wait a minute, there is residue in my hair. At this point, I definitely realized that there was something wrong with my hair. I still had residue from the clay, but the show must go on. And I realized that there was still clay left in my hair, and in all honesty, I did not know what to do. I did not know if I was supposed to jump back in the shower and wash my hair, even though I did not have the time. I was in a rush, or I was just supposed to go with the flow, which I did. So if you're ever like me and you are caught in this situation where you have not washed your hair in a while and you end up doing the wrong things on your wash day, here is my advice. Number one, care for your hair and don't be a lazy natural like me and ignore your hair for 4 months or possibly more. Number two, do not use products without proper or adequate research first. And number three, always make sure your hair is completely rinsed out of any product that was in the hair previously. This is the hair I lost during the wash day, as well as the hair I lost while detangling my hair. I usually detangle and stretch my hair immediately after my wash day, so if you'd like to see how I stretch my hair and prepare it for styling, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss the video once it is uploaded. And on that note, thank you so much for sticking around. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a like and I would really appreciate it. You could also check out my other videos which I'll be leaving linked down in my description. Till next time, bye.